and I bring you this mod, Morning Sun. Made by a group of, I believe, at least 3 Korean modders or so. This may be one of the most ambitious mods in Total War history. Now, there's a mod based on the Imjin Wars, which focuses on the Japanese invasion of Korea during its medieval period, and pretty much this is what you're seeing here. But we also have a mod that focuses on the Victorian period of Southeast Asia, and I'll be making a different spotlight on that in the future. For now, what you're seeing here on the screen is just amazing. This is what Shogun 2 should have had in the first place. It still shocks me that to this day, we've never had a Korea or Ming Empire expansion. As for me saying this now, this mod is still a work in progress, but it does have custom unit rosters, custom maps, but you only have like 2-3 unique ones at the moment, and factions ranging from Chosun to the Jurchens and the Mongols. Need I mention that there are new custom ship models for Korea, new custom unit models, and new Korean voice acting? And there's also unique Korean architecture as well, and this is all for free. I have to say it. Total War's mods have enlivened and given the ability to replay Total War for decades to come. And while Total War is going through a rough spot right now, it will be these mods that will basically carry on Total War for a while until we get Medieval 3 maybe, but still. Just imagine this amazing mod that this mod, Morning Sun, is on Total War Center available for download, and I will link to the Discord down below as well. You should definitely join the Discord and definitely check out the progress, because there's some amazing work. There's work of, Chinese, and there's work of different cities being made. There's work of the Forbidden City being made. There's so much great content being made in this fantastic mod. The units look authentic, the cities look absolutely amazing, the battles are really fantastic, although they resemble more vanilla than a custom made unique battle system, so I want to see some difference in that. But from what you're experiencing right now, this is going to be one of the biggest mods of Total War. Now, when I say biggest mods, I don't just mean that it's big just because it has XYZ. I say it's big because there hasn't been such a big mod that encompasses so many cultures. That's how good this mod is. You have the Ming Empire, and of course you have different unit models, you have so many things. You can even look through here, see how these units are fitting through this bridge right now. I think that's some really good map design. And this is, I believe, the custom city for Korea. Right now, you only have 1 or 2 unique variations, but what you have is just amazing. Now, I was playing this battle and I was really enjoying it. I was really liking. You can just look at the different unit models. You can now say here, for example, now I had an idea that my Korean armies would flee, alright, because these 2 are corrupt generals. They're leaving their best general to defend against this invasion. And you can create all types of stories. I want to see more unique dilemmas, more unique scripted events. And these 2 Korean generals, what they're going to do is, they are going to go to the city, they bribe these raiders to, raid the city, and then they'll go to the Korean court, they'll go to the king of Chosun and say, we fought as well as we did, and they'll be promoted to ministers within the Korean court. Now, this is a story I've made up in my mind. But with Total War's focus as being character-centric, as opposed to making your own stories with these famous characters or whatever it is, this is the type of story content that you can make. Now, of course, that shouldn't dispel the fact that you can make so many stories out of all of this stuff. I want to see more campaign gameplay, dilemmas, and events of all specific factions. And you can look at the unit cards of the Koreans versus these raiders or whatever you want to call it. Is this not amazing work? Is this not a mod that you want to check out? You might be saying, what's going on in Total War right now? Well, you have this. Now, in this part of the campaign map, yes, I used a cheat mod, but that was mostly to showcase what you're able to do if you actually take your time and actually go and fight and conquer most of Korea. Now, this took me some time, of course, but I was able to pretty much go and attack. But I did get some sluggishness. Every time I led my army across the XYZ, maybe it was because of the mod, I was using, that's why. But look at the amazing battle visuals here. You can just see that there's so much content already driven inside this fantastic mod. Is this not the expansion that Shogun 2 should have had in the first place? Is this not the expansion that Creative Assembly that I really wish they would revisit the old games and start making some DLC for it? Especially the historical titles, because yes, the focus has been on fantasy for quite a while, and what we're having here is pure historical content. You had Age of Empires, alright? Released 2 DLCs, one for, let's say, Age of Empires 4, that's Japanese and Byzantines. One for Age of Empires 2, Georgians, Armenians, you name it. You have Paradox with Crusader Kings 3, you know, they have all the DLCs. And this mod is currently available to download. And right now, what do we have in terms of historical Total War content, apart from Pharaoh? I will stay in silence while you watch a little bit, and please tell me what historical content we have right now. You see, not much right now. And this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say, oh, XYZ. What I'm trying to say is we are getting amazing content. This content could be at least 20-30 pounds by itself. That's how big this expansion would be. If this was an official expansion. You can see this incredible crafted map with unique Korean architecture and walls. It looks amazing. All the units look amazing. I am in awe. That's all I can say. I can do nothing more than praise this mod. But I do feel it needs a lot of custom cities, a lot of unique architecture. Because in future updates, I want to see more campaign gameplay mechanics. I want to see more custom cities, and the naval battles are really good. I mean, look at it. This is the turtle ship. And look at it. This is an actual Korean turtle ship, and this is a Japanese caster. If you ever watch the extra history credits documentary on the Admiral Yi, I definitely recommend you watch this, because you can literally recreate these type of battles. And Shogun 2's graphics stay amazing to this day. Shogun 2 is an absolutely fantastic game. Although, while I find it a little bit desaturated, I still really like the way Shogun 2 has been made. You can even zoom in, look at how unique the modders have made it here. I'm saying this that for us English speaking audiences of Total War, you go to the international side of Total War and you see the mods they make is absolutely amazing. It really is. I sometimes feel that we ignore the Southeast Asian side of Total War modding. We really do. Because what you're seeing here is amazing. You should go and see the countless mods on Medieval 2 based on Southeast Asia. Check out Steam and Seal. Check out all these fantastic mods. Now I'm mentioning them. I'm not putting any images or anything just yet because I am waiting for a bit just to see which big mods are there. But you can see that at the same time there is so much content already that it's amazing. You can literally play an entire campaign by yourself. You can play as a Choson and go and attack and defend your borders or do whatever you want. I really want, when I play Choson, more government style mechanics. And I really want events that focus on the strengthening of the Korean Navy. So it's 1582. The Japanese won't invade Korea yet. You have the ability to either invest in a strong army, alright, but you will still be at a disadvantage when the Japanese invade, and you can rely on the Ming to help you as a scripted event, or you can strengthen your navy, and basically, as you see here right now, the Korean Navy is basically destroying the heck out of this Sengoku Jedi fleet. They really are destroying them. They really are destroying them to such a degree that you can just think, wow, wait, what the heck is happening here? All I'm saying is that this is amazing. What other type of content are you going to get out there? You just tell me what are the type of mods that really focus on this big thing. And if you look at the Victorian era mod, there's some amazing stuff that's going to be previewed. I will get that all up, but for now I just want you to witness and enjoy what you're seeing here. It was one of the best moments I've played in my Total War life. And this is the actual custom map of Shogun 2, I believe. I don't know if it's all fully, customized, but yeah. Now, of course, I'm winning with a big advantage, but never mind that. Main thing is that this is what you're going to get. You can see the massive map of the Ming Empire. You have Korea, you have the Georgians, you have so much more. I mean, imagine this, right? Now, Pharaoh Total War encompasses just a little bit of, let's say, Asia and Egypt, but it doesn't have Mesopotamia or Greece. Now, think of this as having, let's say, the vast majority of the Ming Empire, Korea, and Japan. Now, split it into a saga and just put Korea and don't add the Ming Empire. That's not going to make sense, is it? So this is what I'm trying to say here. You're getting amazing content at an amazing price, which is absolutely free. And these Korean modders are doing a huge amount of work and effort. And also, they've been assisted by a lot of Shogun 2 modders as well. But this is just fantastic content. Also, one event that I would like to see is, while I was using the Shogun 2 campaign and I was using a bit of cheat mods, I had an idea. Like, I led my Japanese armies and they attacked Korea by lightning speed, but of course, without a cheat mod, it would take quite some time. I hope that when we play as Korea, we get a scripted invasion event, much like the Bronze Age Sea People event or the Normans in Thrones of Britannia. I want to see a scripted, massive Japanese armada invading the shores of Korea, and you have to prepare for it. And also, your preparation as Korea is going to be difficult because you have internal corruption. You have internal, sometimes your units might rout, your soldiers might not be motivated, and to get the really unique Korean army units, you need the help of the Ming, because one way or the other, you are dependent on the Ming Empire, right? So I want to see more unique gameplays, dilemmas, and decisions played as the Koreans, or as the Japanese, or as the Ming Empire. Now, when the Japanese invade, there's an event that I would like to see, that should the king of Chosun, that is Korea, decide to stay within the capital or flee to the north. In actual history, that very king fled to the north while we had Admiral Lee, this 5-star admiral. Alright, he faced a lot of endemic corruption throughout his life, but he was the only admiral out there, single-handedly destroying every Japanese navy and armada that was sent to him. He led a fleet of 13 ships against 200 Japanese ships, and he won that. Now that takes guts. That not only takes guts, it takes courage. Right? That right there is the reason why he is admired by all the admirals of naval history. To this day. He did the impossible. Because when a country is being invaded by XYZ throughout history, right, it's very difficult to resist that power if it overpowers you. And Admiral Lee just came in and said, I don't care, we're gonna go and fight. So this is the stuff that I want to experience and witness when I'm playing as Korea in future updates for the Morning Sun mod that we have right now. And finally, all I'm going to say is this is a fantastic mod. Go to the TWC download section down below. Go and check out their Discord. Definitely join the Discord. Give them all the support they need, because they really, really, really need it right now. Alright? This is a fantastic mod. All I would say is keep an eye out. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I think we are set. I think we're set for a golden age of Total War modding. We just have to wait. Because I assure you one thing. If we're not getting much content right now in terms of Total War, the mods are there to make sure that we will get it. We'll get bonus days. We'll get 1212. We'll get this fantastic mod. So there are so much exciting things to come in terms of Total War content in the future. I really think Morning Sun, when it's completely finished, is going to be one of the biggest mods out there. The only thing I would say to the modders is just maybe get more unique custom cities, get more unique custom models and stuff. Make sure that the majority of the cities that we fight are not vanilla Shogun 2, and that we get unique cities, unique events, and a lot of great things. Because I know there's a huge amount of content already being planned for this mod. So go check out this mod. Give the modders the support they need, and let's start. Let's have a conversation. I want to know what you think of this mod. What you think you want to see in this mod, and what you want to add. Any suggestions, tell it to the modders right now, because they are there to listen, and they listen really well. One of the best mods out there, and I absolutely 100% recommend it. So don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. And stay tuned for more Total War content.